we are going to go over some of the high frequency words from your story. If you remember, high frequency words are those words that you'll see used in lots of different stories and texts. You want to be able to read these words automatically, which means in about 2 seconds, you want to be able to identify them. So we're going to go through this list, and I'm going to show you first with our consonant sounds so that it can help your memory. So you have somewhere to think about how these words are connected to the sounds that you're making, the initial sounds. So we're going to start first with the sound B. So B is a closed sound, and the word below fits in here. So B, E, this is an open syllable, B, and then L, O, below. So that word is one of your high frequency words. Next, we're going to move over to the sound T, and you're going to see if you can read this word. The word is tells, T, E, L, Z. The S is just voiced at the end, Z. Say tells. Another word that has the T sound is the word to. Now, I put a heart by this word because when you see the O, the sound oo is not one of the sounds that you normally think about for an O making. You think of ah or O. So heart word means it's a tricky word, and you need to remember that that word is to. Next, we're going to move to the D, so the voice partner for your T. And D is going to go with this word, D, ow, n, down. Go ahead and say the word down. Next, we're going to move over to the G. Say G. We have this word here, going, going. So 2 syllables again. Go is an open syllable, and then you have ing. Go ahead and say going. Now we're going to move down to our first nasal, which is m. The word is makes. So this E has a job of making the A a long A, saying its name, aches. Next, we're going to move over to the N sound that goes n. And you have to notice that this word starts with a K. This is a silent letter combination. The KN works together to make the sound n. So it's not know, it's knows, as in I know something. And again, it's a heart word because of the silent letter combination, and then the OW. You have to remember this is making the long O vowel team here. So go ahead and say the word knows. Then we're going to move down here. This is our row of our fricatives, which means there's friction or air that's passing through our mouth, through our teeth and our lips as we're making these sounds. So we're going to start with our f, and this word here is for, or. Then we're going to move over and we have our voiced TH, which is going to be a v. Your tongue goes under your teeth and you're going to feel vibration. V. This is a heart word because when you look at E-R-E, in this word, the word is there. So it goes v, air, and it sounds like an A, but there is no letter A. So that's why it's tricky. We also have the word the that fits in with this first sound, v. And again, the sounds like a short U, but we write it with the letter E, and that can be tricky as well. Moving on to the S, we have this word E. Go ahead and say see. And then this actually rhymes with C. This is your H. It's made in the back of your throat. E, he. And then you have wants. So we're moving down to our W and our WH, which in California, we basically will say those sounds the same. So woo, woo, ah, want, and then we're adding the S, wants. Then we have the word walk, woo, ah. Now the AL is making the sound ah, and that is a tricky part about that word. We don't say walk. And so that's why I added a heart there to remind you of that. And then we have the word where. air. Just like when we had there, E-R-E sounds like there's an A somewhere in there in the part air, but there is no A, and that can be tricky. And then we're going to go down here to our liquids. We have the sound L, k. So the word is look. Go ahead and say that. Now we're going to move to vowel valley. These are our vowel sounds. So these words all start with a vowel. And at the very top of vowel valley, we have a sound called the schwa. So schwa means like an empty vowel sound, and it can either be the sound I, like a short I, or like a short U. In the word over here, this is a heart. This is a very tricky word. The word is again. So the A is your schwa, g matches its letter and sound. But here, N, this is tricky because the AI is being a short E, again. Next, we have a word that does have the short I sound with a matching letter, is. Now at the bottom, we have our short O, ah. Notice how the vowel valley drops the bottom. Your jaw should be open all the way down when you make the word off. And then we're going back up, so our mouth starts to close more. And this is where we get our long O sound. Again, this is a two-syllable word, over. So say the word over. And those are your high-frequency words from your story. Feel free to watch this again and practice those words because remember, you want to be able to read them in about 2 seconds each.